goodness. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Soul Talk Energy Insight for July 20th to 27th. We are in, or will be in the week of the waning quarter moon, which is our upper chakras. So a lot of headspace this week. so, I'll get into what that means, so do not fret if you do not know, and this is the first time you are seeing me. It's all good, I'll explain. Before I get started, I was told that, again, Archangel Metatron wanted to say a little bit, give a little bit of an encouragement for the week that we have ahead of us, and to help us step into our power in some way. So, for those of you that don't know who Archangel Metatron is, he was Enoch in the Bible when he came to Earth, and then he resumed as an archangel when he left the Earth plane. I use Amanda Ellis's oracle cards when I'm doing these readings, just to give a little bit of a shout out for her, because her cards are absolutely beautiful. They're beautiful, they're colorful, the artwork's amazing. They've got a nice little gold thing on the edge of the cards. And the messages, more importantly, the messages that come through in these cards are very much aligned with the channeled messages that I get from Archangel Metatron. So I find that they are a guidance, an easy tool to use to tap into the guidance from the angels, specifically Archangel Metatron, and how he helps us move forward in life. So let's give a little bit of a, let's pull a card. What would Archangel Metatron, what would you like to share with everyone that is going to see this message at some point? Either for July 20th, specifically for July 20th to the 27th, but it also helps, I'm hearing it will help for the week of the waning quarter moon, as well as going forward over the next few weeks. Okay, thank you. Endings. You are held. You are held. You are held. Oh. I reflected on this card recently as part of the energy, as an aspect of the energy within our heart chakra. And the energy in this card is relating to that feeling of just being done. That feeling of not being able to continue the way you've been continuing life up until this point. It's wanting change, but knowing that you, in order to have the change that you desire, no matter what it looks like going forward, you need to release the old. You need to release the old ways of thinking. You need to release the old emotions that you've kept bottled up inside. You need to release old habits of reacting to situations in certain ways. getting to this point is very emotional, very hurtful, very painful at times. It can create anxious moments. It can create anxiety. It can create worry and deeply wounding energy, deeply wounding emotions is the word he used. Deeply wounding emotions that are said, things that revolve around things that are said in haste, things that are said in out of pain. You could be seeing things that you are around certain people that are toxic for you, or you are doing things that are toxic for your life. And you are being shown this so that you can make healthier choices for you, so that you can step into your power and feel the support from the divine, feel the support from the angels as you work through these emotions, work through these thoughts, work through these physical actions that you are taking, or maybe you aren't taking, that need to take. You are held through this. Things may not be, you will see, I was just showing, the end of the dock. You are standing at the end of this dock, end of this pathway, not knowing what's ahead, not knowing if there is a pathway through that fog. But there is. You need to trust the steps that you are being asked to take. Trust the actions you are being asked to do. Trust the emotions that you are being asked to face and release that pain. Trust the thought patterns that you are being shown that don't align with who you are, and allow yourself to see new thought patterns with a different perspective that are aligned with who you want to be. You are supported through this. You are held through every moment. Step forward knowing that you are supported and held through these uncertain times, through these endings that you are being asked to release from. For when you are able to release and you're able to move forward, you are allowing new opportunities to flow in. Thank you, Metatron. Ooh. Ooh. My goodness. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. I don't know why I just said that. Okay. Let's get into the energy insight. If you are part of my Rise Up group, you will be getting this video, this full video, in our private group chat. If you are a Be Aligned member in the Aligned app, you are receiving this video through the membership portal in the app. And anyone else that has not become a member of Be Aligned member, or are not part of my Rise Up program, you will get snippets through tips that I'm able to share, that I'm asked to share for other people who are non-members, just to help them move forward in some way. But the depth of learning, the depth of messages from the divine, are the meat of the information is in the video itself. So let's get started. Okay, for those of you wondering about the moon phase. So, did you know that the moon phases, they map to our subconscious level? Which is why I was called to help people bring forth and recognize the root of what is behind the shadows that they're hiding behind, or the shadows that they find themselves under. Because the root of that is in the subconscious. It's not necessarily in the conscious level yet. It's trying to come forth, and sometimes it is, but it's not at the surface. So to understand the root of it, to understand the healing of where to actually get to the healing root, is to look at the phase of the moon that we're in and look at the domain of what it is that we are feeling. Where are we in the phase of the moon, and what domain does that relate to? So the waning quarter moon is our upper chakras. So our upper chakras is the domain for our vision, for our life, the dreams that we have for ourselves, how we identify or how we see our identity in our part of the world, our immediate life. It is how we are using time and how we are manifesting. It's our certainty that we have with the life that we are creating, and it's the magic that we're creating within our life. So when we are empowered this week, we are taking responsibility for what is and creating a new reality based on what we are guided to create, what we are guided to do, what we are guided to think things through, the emotions that we are being asked to look at. We are taking full responsibility for making our own dreams come true. We are unfazed by what doesn't make sense because we trust our intuition. We are master of our time, and we decipher between what's illusion and truth. We decode the energy that's within us, and we make decisions with ease. Now, when that is hard to do, when those things are hard to do, we are in shadow. We're consumed with doubt. We're preoccupied with fairness. We expect others to fix things for us. We look for permission to create a life that we love. We complain that life is happening to us instead of focusing on what could be. We focus on what is and what was. We look at the lack all the time. We feel powerless over time. We lack inspiration or feel blocked or bored with life. And here's a good one. We take ourselves and others way too seriously. We're not having fun anymore. We're not having fun anymore. So what I just showed you was a portion of the Light Mastery Map. You can download that through my VIP portal on my website. Just sign up for any of the freebies on my website, and you can download the Light Mastery Map by creating a login for my website through the instructions that are given to you when you sign up. Okay. Actually, there may actually be a link on the Be Aligned app somewhere. I know I left it somewhere. And that gives you direct access to download it. So if you are a Be Aligned member and you can't find this link, message me through the community chat and ask me for it, and I will give it to you. There we go. We'll do that. Okay. Oh. Let's get into the messages for this week. So I was given an overall message as well as 3 specific messages for the week. And the title of this video is called 3 Main Significances to Consider. And I will get into that. Number 1, the overall messages. What I was shown is, if you have been honoring the spiritual guidance that we have been given globally to become emotional masters, then you are mastering the tools to help you heal from current life, past life, and generational pain. If not, then you will find yourself along a roller coaster, and these emotions will be settling into your physical body to help you notice the healing opportunity and face it once and for all. Now, what does that mean? Any time that we experience emotions and we don't pay attention to them, and this goes with thoughts as well, thought patterns, and we don't pay attention to them, we discount them or push them aside, going, yeah, they don't mean that. Yeah, they don't mean anything. I don't understand it. Must not be important. They'll come back. And the more we keep pushing it away, the more it settles into our physical body. In various ways. You could, for instance, if you suddenly have a rash on your face, this could be, I'm just looking up result that happened recently for a healing that I've done. Rashes are linked to trauma fear of physical or emotional abuse. Or it could be sexual abuse, depending on where that rash is on your body. You may not have been abused in this life in that way. But if there's unhealed stuff in your ancestral lineage or unhealed stuff in your past lives that need healing, it will show up. If you all of a sudden have pain in your middle back, you could find yourself reacting to situations before that, before it actually really gets bad in your before it really got bad in your middle back. The pain wasn't painful, but you found yourself reacting to situations like you felt like someone was trying to control and manipulate you. You felt like someone was trying to dominate you in some way. If you didn't feel those emotions or work through those emotions efficiently enough, through any of the significances that I'm going to, like realizing the significances that I'm going to share with you down in the later messages, then it will show up as back pain in your middle back. Hip pain is relationship issues. Feeling yourself angry and using that anger as a power trip in some way, as a way to reinforce your boundaries, is lymph nodes, energy stuck in the lymph nodes. Nerve problems is making it when you've damaged or dis-ease in your nervous system, in your nerves, the nerves in your body, it can make you feel like someone is controlling you and asserting their power over you. Now notice I said make you feel. They may not be doing that, but your reading of it is you're reading the energy in your own body, and the energy in your body that is placed in certain places will make you feel this way. So if you look at other people as the reason for you feeling this way, that is in error. Because your reaction is to the energy that's stuck within your body that needs healing. By being prudent about working through your emotions, it helps you turn your reality into new directions with a feeling of support along your journey. Many are wondering about the significance of having to work through these emotions. Why do I need to do this? What is the purpose of me having to face all these ancestral messages or past life messages or pain from my past? There are three main significances being revealed that are they're consistent messages that of significance through each experience during this week and the upcoming weeks. The first one. Many have learned to detach from their emotions and live life in uncaring ways towards themselves and others. As they work through their emotions, they are taking the first steps to realizing they are supported in new ways. They are being asked to be more objective and observant towards how they have been feeling, so they may release what isn't healing by seeing things from a different perspective. I can tell you this, that if what you are feeling doesn't add up to the actual experience that you have, like you know that the person that you are in a relationship with isn't controlling and manipulating, but you're getting the feeling that they are doing this to you, but there's no history of them doing it to you, and it's just all of a sudden, well, they might be going through their own energy, but you might be experiencing stuff from a past life or ancestral stuff that has come up for healing. And so the old ways of looking at it's the other person's fault is not going to work for healing this. You can't just end that relationship and just walk away from it and expect that everything will be fine, because you will end up in a loop where you will feel this way again until you see things from a different perspective, so that you can heal what you need to heal from that experience. We are being asked, number 2, we are being asked to align our desires with a heart-centered space. So gone are the days of doing things from a desire that is built out of ego, that is built around what society expects us to desire. We are being asked to align our own desires for our life, how we want to show up with our life, how we want to live our life. Align them with a heart-centered space. This may require you to heal emotions around bringing your dreams into reality. It may require you to change old ways of thinking, and it may require you to take action and do something hard. You are being asked to lead yourself through these moments, doing what your spirit guides you to do without doubt. Cut through the old thought patterns by reaffirming beliefs that do align with who you want to be. And face emotions meant to heal so you may confidently move forward in some way. So the desires that we have, once they're heart-centered, they are going to bring forth healing that is needed in order to fully step into that desired dream and make it a reality. So anything that needs healing is going to be centered around making that possible, maybe making that dream possible for you. Number 3, we are being asked to step into our power, heal what we need to heal by releasing old wounds, forgive what we need to forgive so we may create a life on earth worth living. So we may be the change the world needs as the divine brings our 5th dimensional earth into our reality. When we release the old, we make room for new opportunities, new creative ideas, new freedoms, and an abundance of love. Our 5th dimensional earth is filled with love, compassion, a heart-centered space. It's not designed by ego. It's not designed by a self-service industry. It is designed from a service of helping others, working with others, kindness, generosity, abundance. There's no polarizing views of societal hierarchies. It is truly a loving society. And that's where we're headed. And when you think about that, if we are still holding the energy that makes us think that people are controlling and manipulating us, even though they're not intending to do that or not doing that, but we think that way, then we're going to be dividing. And the 5D society, the fifth dimensional society that is in our future, is in our very near future, is very much about coming together in unity. If we are holding on to anger and pain and trauma from our past, not only in this life but other lives, and holding on to that same energy from our ancestors, then we are not in a space of love and compassion. So we are being asked to step into our power, heal what we need to heal, forgive what we need to forgive, so that we can create a life worth living. Thank you, everyone, for being here. If you are a Be Aligned member or in my Rise Up program, connect with me through either the community chat or through our Rise Up group chat, and let's chat about what resonates the most with you about this message. Take care, everyone. Sending you all much love.